Hello everyone. So I have recently gotten into rock climbing and I thought I would show you the progression of how I'm doing. I did a 2-week trial and I think I totaled like 7 days of climbing. Obviously I couldn't climb every day because my hand and finger and forearm muscles were not there, and they still really aren't there, and the calluses weren't formed, so I physically could not hold on to anything like the day after I climbed. So that means I had to go like every other day, and that's kind of what I dealt with. I'm gonna break it up into 2 parts where I show the first couple days or the first 2 days and then the rest of the days in another video, just because it would get so long. Like, I put all the clips together and it was 45 minutes. So I cut it down, way down, and hopefully you find it interesting. I'm going to talk through what I could have improved on, what I did wrong, what I did right, what I was really excited about, and just kind of what was going through my head. And so let's get started. So you can see on this first one, I literally used my arms to pull myself up and skip a bunch of holds to get to the top. And although I got up there pretty quickly, that would definitely pump up your arms, meaning your arms get really they feel puffy, like you're big and puff, but you're not, you're just tired. The second one with the blue holds, I really was questioning where I should put my feet and hands. I wasn't sure about anything. This was my first day of climbing, so I wasn't sure what to do. So I just tried out a bunch of things, realized that there's more holds around me. I really struggled finding my footing for sure. And I should have grabbed that hold with my other hand since it was facing this way. It's not, at least what I found, you shouldn't grab it this way. You should grab it with this hand, depending on where you're at. But for that one, I should have grabbed it with my other hand. And there I try and use my legs to stand up, and I didn't have a good foothold, so I fell. No! I was so close! And again, I'm just questioning everything, and by the end it was really hard to hold on to anything because I was relying so heavily on my hands and not my feet. So this purple one was the first one that kind of had a overhang. I was super proud of my heel hook. I had seen some other people do it on YouTube videos, and I thought it was really cool, so I was super excited. However, I was still heavily relying on my arms and I didn't have the strength in my hands to hold on, so. And again, questioning where to put my feet. This is another day, day 2 of me climbing. It wasn't the next day, it was a couple days after. But again, I got that heel hook, super pumped on it. I should say super excited on it. And I tried for an unnecessary heel hook. It didn't really need to be one, but I thought it was cool for using it, so And here I'm just questioning a lot on where to put my left foot, and I could have just left it on that lower hold, but it worked out. There's nobody here right now, so basically I have this whole side to myself, which is awesome. This purple one is still on day 2. This was the beginning of my day, so I wanted to do a super easy one. They're big holds that made it a whole lot easier just for a warm-up and to practice technique, which I still clearly need. That's just a V0, but it's a little hard. For this next one, it's the red holds that I am climbing on, and it's a you can see the side-by-side comparison of day 2 and day 3 climbing. Day 2, I'm really questioning and having just I'm really far away from the wall, and I'm heavily relying on my hands and having poor foot placement. On day 3, I am a lot faster and know where I want to put my feet and where I should put my hands. So you can see that progression a little bit, even from one day of climbing, different. This purple climb, I was super excited on to go from an overhang around the wall. I just thought it was super cool. They're nice and big holds to hold on to, which is really nice as a beginner. Gives your hands a break so you're not crimping all the time. You can see my foot slip there. I had to down climb because I didn't really plan on where my feet should go, so I need to be more aware on foot placement as well as hand placement. Here's another purple one. Here's a really big step, and it worked out. I could have relied more on my feet there and just trusted where I put them. You can see how indecisive I was there and had kind of cut away from the wall a bit due to where my feet were and just my body position. I accidentally cut out the top of the climb. Very indecisive on where I put my feet, but it was a lot of fun climbing that one. These I just included because I had no strength left in me that day. I knew where I needed to put my hands. I just couldn't hold on and didn't have the strength to get up there. And same with this one. It's not all about ascending. Sometimes it's just trying new things, getting up there, getting the feel for it. This green one I did because I hadn't sent a route in a long time and I needed a little confidence boost. This blue one is a V2 and I was very unsure on where I should go, pretty much. I didn't know what to do with my hands and I should have just used my legs instead of pulling myself up. But I finally figured out how to stand up and use my legs, and then sent my first V2, and I was very excited. I was so excited about sending that.
I made my first V2.
This orange one is also a V2, and it was a lot bigger than the other one. The blue one was pretty short. This orange one was a lot taller. But I was feeling pretty confident. At this point I couldn't see the holds very well, and so I was very unsure, shifting my feet, and finally just decided to go for it, and it worked out. It was so exciting to get 2 V2s in one day. That was a little bit scary. I can't believe I just did 2 V2s. This one just looked like tons of fun. It were just big old balls. No idea how to climb it, but it just looked like so much fun, and it was a blast just climbing on top of them. Oh, it was so cool. Unfortunately, I didn't ever send it, but it was really fun. Alright, so that was the first part of this little series, 2-part series. So that was the first part of my experience as a beginner climber. I hope you liked it. It's a little different than what I normally do, but I thought I would share with you. There's a lot of really advanced people and skilled climbers out there, and I just want to show that they don't just start like that. They have to start somewhere, like me. So hopefully you enjoyed it and my little commentary, and like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.